just about 1 week away from what some might call the best day of the year in the city of Boston, Marathon Monday. So as we look ahead to the 130th Boston Marathon, we are highlighting our nonprofit partnership with Special Olympics New Hampshire. There are thousands of what they call charity runners who take on the course for a cause. And this year, our cause is helping to support Special Olympics athletes all across our great state. WMUR is raising money to help ensure that Special Olympics New Hampshire can continue its life-changing work.
From WMUR News 9, this is Heart of New Hampshire.
Joining us today is our very own Alanna Flood, who's running Boston for the first time, along with her two teammates, Jason Menard from Dover and Benny Langlois from Keene. You guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your training to hang out on the couch with us.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. Alanna, we got to start with you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's a combination, I'm sure you guys feel the same, of excitement and nervousness, to be honest with you, because this is something I've never done before. And even though we've prepared pretty well for it, it's the unknown, and it's such a big challenge.
And training went well for you? Because now we're a week out. At this point, you're kind of just doing a couple of really short runs, right?
That's right. We're carbo loading, we're doing short runs, which is fun, but also, again, it makes you feel a little nervous because you're not getting those, all the miles we got in was before, so we're just counting on that to get us across the finish line. And according to all the plans, it's supposed to, so we've got faith in ourselves, right, guys?
Yeah, and the process, right?
And the process.
The preparation, the process. Benny, let's start with you. I want to talk a little bit about, you've been with Special Olympics for the last 12 years or so.
Yeah.
How has it changed your life?
I think it's changed my life for a lot of reasons. I think it's definitely developed a lot more friendships and with people I've met, and because I started off playing basketball, so I really got to really connect with that group, and that's always been one of the best basketball teams I've ever played on. And then I would also say also just confidence more, and also just learning how to manage life too, because I think I've learned a lot of life skills also through Special Olympics, and mostly through the social aspect and talking to people and stuff. And I think that's really what's been cool about being a part of Special Olympics.
So great.
Yeah.
Jason, you've been with the organization for about 7 years or so.
Yeah.
How have you grown? How have you changed from when you started with Special Olympics New Hampshire until now?
Yeah, so Special Olympics definitely installs a lot of self-confidence in myself. I think being around the people who were so supportive in what I do, just felt very at home to me to have those experiences, especially when I participated nationally. That was very fulfilling moment of my life. Just how open everybody was and how supportive everyone is, and Special Olympics is really just like a family. Kind of having that sense of family, was very, it's all very good.
It must be such a profound moment when you've spent most of your life without that connection and that kind of massive support system, to then find Special Olympics New Hampshire. That must have been really special.
Yeah, they're definitely very special for sure.
Yeah. And you've gotten to do amazing things. Coming up, you're both running the Boston Marathon. You've run a marathon before. You've run Boston before.
Yeah, I ran Boston last year.
What was that experience, Benny?
Oh, it was probably the most amazing experience ever. I think it was really hard. I mean, I was definitely really tired during it, but it was amazing just to see the crowds, and then all the colleges, and they just push you through to the end. And I would tell even Alanna and Jason, that's what's gonna get them to the end. It's just the crowds, and for me, they just push, and there's just motivation, and then even just seeing your family in the at the marathon, and I saw one of my friends who I used to hang with in New York.
Yeah.
So it was just cool just to see family, friends, and just a big everybody supporting you from the city to get you through to the finish.
Yeah, it's like I said at the beginning of the show, people consider it one of the best days of the year in Boston every single year. Alanna, for you, looking ahead to that day, I know there are nerves.
Yes.
But how excited are you to experience something that so many people will never get to?
Catherine, I could not agree more. I am really excited for this challenge, and I was talking to my kids about it last night, and just saying that you know, this is actually going to be one of the most memorable days of my, I'm going to get emotional, memorable days of my entire life.
It will.
You know, having this accomplishment and also doing it on behalf of Special Olympics New Hampshire, it's really just a win-win in every way.
It is. Can you talk a little bit about the organization and your teammates, what it's been like for you? Did you realize it was going to be as life-changing for you as it's been?
That's a great question, and I don't think I did realize how life-changing it was going to be for me until I really got into it. And I started becoming a part of this team, and I started digging deep into the training and realizing just how much of a commitment it was, how much of a challenge it was. But it's been great getting to know everybody throughout the process, and Benny has been fantastic because he has done it before. He has been a great source of information for us, giving us tips and suggestions. And honestly, it's been wonderful for me to have Jason as well, because Jason and I are the newbies in this. So he and I kind of bond over that.
Can you commiserate?
Yes, yes, we commiserate.
What are we doing? But Jason, can you talk a little bit about training for the Boston Marathon for the first time? What has been most surprising for you?
Yeah, I think for me it's been like just about like finding how capable I am of this, like to kind of like discover like my strengths in this. Like it's been very humbling and rewarding for me, like just to kind of really see like what I can do. And because like last year I always wondered if I would be able to do a marathon, if that would be like something in my life, and I always just thought that I wouldn't have the strength for it. Like, so to be able to be asked to do this and to actually like do it, to say that it's a week from now, it's like very unreal for me, but also just like the idea of like the reality of it too.
And this can be applied to life, right?
Yeah.
You don't think you can do something, and then you guys have proven over and over and over again that anything is possible. Alanna, I do want to get to this before we have to wrap up. We've got some fundraising events going on leading up to the marathon. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, the community has been just so generous, and Monday all day the Common Man Mill Yard location is donating 20% of all food sales to Special Olympics New Hampshire. They're also going to have some silent auction items, which is fantastic. And even better, if you needed another excuse to go, it's buy one get one lobster rolls there. So
Awesome.
yeah,
great.
exactly.
All right, well, you guys, thank you so much. You've got a week to go, and I will see you guys on race day at the start line. I'm so proud of you. It's been a long journey, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
For more information on the upcoming events to support Alanna and her Boston Marathon run, just go to our website, or you can scan the QR code right there on your screen. We want to wish all the runners good luck.